Top of the morning, top of the morning. What's up? It's your boy KBon. I am in the building. Let's get those lights up. What's going on with y'all? Get my wake and bake on. Get my wake and bake on. So, y'all see the title, man. Max B. Controversy, man. Too much controversy surrounding the Max B name. Too much controversy, man. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm him, you got to pay attention. It's a play out here. You know, they think you're stupid. They think you don't know nothing about the free world. So they're using that against you, bro. Now the DJ, the DJ said, about the diss song. So now somebody called you up and they spoke to you about, why you performed the diss song. Now, if y'all didn't know, Max B recently performed the diss song, dissing Jim Jones. So, disses. Let's talk about disses, man. Disses and diss songs. It hurt a lot of people, man. It hurt a lot of people, man, dissing and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, you see the title, did the venue set up Max B? It definitely set Max B up. Cause listening to Max B explain the situation, you know what I'm saying? The DJ only had the diss songs. Max B, so this should be a lesson learned. Like big performers, when they get on the stage, they give the DJ a song list. So you're not ignorant to what songs are being played. I'm gonna play the explanation. But Max B said he went to the DJ and the DJ only had the diss songs. And who was the DJ? No other than Flex. Top of the morning, Derek. Top of the morning. So Funk Master Flex, if I'm not mistaken, is more than one Flex, let me know. But the DJ Flex, which would be Funk Master, I'm thinking, said he only got the Jim Jones diss song. That's all he got. So, that's all you got? Diss songs? This is a play involved, man. Somebody trying to, listen, man, they don't got your best interests out here. And you see it. Why would a DJ promote diss songs at this point when you know your tweets was nothing about, I'm trying to be positive, I'm trying to be on this positive level, I'm trying to be on this positive insight. So why would a DJ only have my diss songs? I got a whole catalog of songs. You mean to tell me the only songs you got is a diss song? And then Max B said, so I have to do it. They paid me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where, are you a boss, Max B? Because you said you're a boss, right? You Big Avell, right? You Max Big Avell, right? Then you should have put a stop to that play. If you a boss and they coming in here trying to play me and I see the play, I'm gonna put a stop to it. I'm gonna say, nah, bro. Get my other songs, get my other tracks, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let y'all hear what Max B said. Yo, Valerie, Harvey, what's up, y'all? Yeah, so why only this song? So Max B is gonna explain the situation.
Two whole other records that wasn't even in that chapter when I was on it with that regime. Right. Listen, that shit wasn't me. When we went up in there, when I went in the club, bro, I had two whole other records that wasn't even in that chapter when I was on it with that regime.
So he had 2 other records that wasn't even diss songs, that wasn't even in the rotation. He had 2 songs that he presented to the DJ. The DJ didn't even play those 2 songs. He went straight to the diss song.
The Flex said he don't got no records. He only got Penn and Tail. I said, all right, he gonna do. We only was doing like one maybe, because that wasn't even in that chapter when I was on with that regime. The Flex said he don't got no records. He only got Penn and Tail. I said, all right, he gonna.
That's his management team fault. Yes, sir. It's definitely his, bro. His management wasn't on the job. I gotta agree. His management wasn't on the job, bro. You can't let stuff like that slip through the cracks, bro. Nah. You know what I'm saying? You can't let that slip. You 100% right. That's his management team fault, bro. They gotta tighten up.
I had 2 whole other records that wasn't even in that chapter when I was on with that regime. The Flex said he don't got no records. He only got Penn and Tail. I said, all right, he gonna do. We only was doing like one maybe 2 songs. Right. He did 2 hooks of Penn and Tail.
So he went to this club to only perform 2 songs, 1 or 2 songs. So he pop out to do only 1 or 2 songs. And Flex, Flex got Penn and Tail. So my thing is, Flex got some animosity towards Jim Jones. If that's a song you trying to push, you forcing this narrative, you trying to get Max B to go backwards and diss Jim Jones in 2025, you got some narrative. You know what I'm saying? You got some animosity there. And this Funk Master Flex, we know Funk Master Flex was a hater. He hate on a dead Tupac. He hate on so much people. That's Funk Master Flex for you.
And then play the Grand Crew joint. So now, I'm just saying what's up, embrace. I'm like, I ain't know what was going on. I ain't even know the words to the shit. I was just improvising because I was performing for.
Flex is an instigator. 100% Flex is an instigator. I remember, who was Flex hating on her? Oh, remember, who was Flex hating on her body, bro, where he kept dropping bombs every damn second. Flex is a wife beater also, man. Flex got allegedly, domestic violence charges, all of that. So Flex ain't a good person, man. Flex is an old hater. You gonna have Max B diss Jim Jones? So come on, bro. And Max B should have known better. Like he said, he should have had better management. 100%. Should have had better management. Yeah, Max is free. He been free for about 3 weeks now. Next Sunday, gonna be a month when Max B been free. And look at the controversy. Now he back to dissing. That's something you don't want to do. You don't want to be known for dissing, not dissing.
I'm just saying what's up, embrace. I'm like, I ain't know what was going on. I ain't even know the words to the shit. I was just improvising because I was performing for my craft. They paid me.
Max B said he don't even know the words to his old diss song. I'm just improvising because they paid me to come out here. He said, I don't even know the words to this shit. That's funny. Like, because he's trying to tell y'all, I'm trying to put this song out of my mind. I don't even know the words to that no more. I was just improvising because they paid me money and the people want to see me perform. Bad song selection. That's a very bad song selection because it's going to cause controversy. And controversy is something you want to stay away from. At least for right now. Controversy is something you want to stay away from. He said, I don't even know the words to it no more.
I'm just saying what's up, embrace. I'm like, I ain't know what was going on. I ain't even know the words to the shit. I was just improvising because I was performing for my craft. They paid to see the dawn, and I was giving them a show. It's the equivalent of this. You got a motherfucking 2 wrestlers, and some shit go wrong in the ring. And the cameras is rolling. Do they stop or do they keep wrestling? You gotta. So that's all that was.
Nah, though, Mac. That
one right there, that shit was supposed to be breaking sweat. Like, I'm saying, I'm not the DJ. I'm not trying to diss, bro. And I'm gonna just keep a spade to spade. If I want to diss it, I go in there and do something crispy. I'm not gonna spit that old shit. I ain't even know the words of that old shit. Right. If I shit like that, I can go in the stew right now. Any 100 of them I got access to, and lay some shit down for any on the planet. But that ain't where I'm at. So that was flex. That was flex. Listen, that was all flex.
That was all flex.
Alright. Those any 100 of them I got access to, and lay some shit down for any on the planet. But that ain't where I'm at. So that was flex. That was flex. Listen, that was all flex. Alright. Those the motherfucking messenger. Cause I don't play the record. They told me he only had one record. And he played Pin and Tail, and then when I'm on the stage,
he only had one record, and that one record was a diss record. What's up, Robert Miller? So Flex only had one record, and of course that one record happens to be a diss record. It's a setup, bro. It's a setup. You know, I come to do one show as a DJ. I do one show and I'm out of here. I'm skating out. The back of your mind, you said, I'm going to have Max B diss Jim Jones. I'm going to have Max B diss Jim Jones with this one record. And it's going to be tied to me. So he got some kind of, Flex trying to, 15-year-old beef, bro. That's what I'm saying. Flex got some old animosity, man. Because Max B said, this is all Flex. This ain't me. This ain't me. This is Flex, bro. This is Flex play. But he trying to use me. He trying to use me. Flex is an old hater, man. Flex is an old hater, boy. This got Flex name written all over this. Max B even said, yo, bro, Flex knew what he was doing, bro. He had one song. You know, I had one job. One job. I'm coming in and out. It just so happened to be, pin the tail on a donkey. Oh, word? That's how y'all coming? That's how, this what y'all want me to perform? Oh, word? All right, y'all playing around.
Now, any 100 of them I got access to, and lay some shit down for any on the planet. But that ain't where I'm at. So that was flex. That was flex. Listen, that was all flex. Alright. Those the motherfucking messenger. Cause I don't play the record.
Yeah.
They told me he only had one record.
Yeah, he said, I forgot the lyrics and all that. I don't know the lyrics to that old shit. Yeah, because he said, you listen, man, if I wanted to diss Jim Jones now, I would hit him with some new joint, man. Now, I hit him with some Crispies. Now, Crispies mean new. You know, so when Max B say, you know, I'd have laced him with a Crispy, that means new. Because in New York, you know, when you come outside fresh, you was called crispy. Like, oh, you crispy, son. So Max B said, man, I'd have laced him with a Crispy.
Then I played Pin and Tail, and then when I'm on the stage in my zone, performing for my crowd, what I got paid to do, this plays the Grand Coup freestyle. That's nasty. That's nasty, but I just want you to, I'm glad that you let the world know this, and I just want to say this, because I was trying to find Black, because
that was Flex, but your lyrics, he said, yeah, he remembered that part, though. Yeah, that was Flex, but it's your lyrics. Flex used you, bro. Flex used you, you know, to, that man still harbor grudges, man. I'm telling you, man, he used you, 100%. That was Flex, but your lyrics, you know what I'm saying? She touched it in Miami, you know, and that's gonna bring up old wounds, bro. It's gonna bring up old wounds because remember, Max B was locked away. So that whole time, Jim Jones was, you know, was good. Jim Jones could relax. Now Max B is back. You see Jim Jones' face. He was stressing, giving out them turkeys. And yo, y'all see the turkey video of Jim Jones? you're just stressed, bro, because you know Max B is back. Soon as Max B came out, Max B passed him up. Ain't that something? Max B been locked up for close to 2 decades. Came out and passed you up in less than a month. So he gonna feel some type of way. And then he know that, you know, she allegedly touched it in Miami and he walking free now. Okay, she touched it in Miami, but at that time you was locked away. Now you free and you get to, nah, you gonna feel a certain way now. Cause he back out in the free world. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, Jim Jones, yeah, he's on it, man. Jim Jones is getting mad. Yo, bro, you see that? He said, he told a lady, I would get you jumped. Giving out the turkeys, you know, like, and even handing it to people with a smile on his face. Just looked like he didn't want to be there. It's just like, so that goes to show you, bro, just because you got money, don't mean you happy, bro. Jim Jones got money. Let's not get it twisted. But look how sad he is. You know, look how miserable he looks, bro. The money's not the end all be all. Pay attention, man. Jim Jones got money. He got cars, houses, jewelry. And look how miserable he looks. Look how miserable he looks. With all the money, right? Let's talk about that. That's a message. Bird gang, bitches. Bird gang, bitches. Yeah, Jim Jones is the oldest YN. He's a self-proclaimed old YN. You know what I'm saying? He's a self-proclaimed old YN, bro. So he's going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Doorknob, man. I'm watching on you, man. Doorknob, I'm watching you, man.
You know, all the blame is going on Black. Like, yo, Black, how you let that go to her? Like, how you even do sound check, let that go? But we know it's Flex. But listen, we happy you home, Max. Yo, listen, all them.
Right back. You get. Man, y'all trolls, let me get y'all out of here. Let me see. Trying to. I have to go answer the phone real quick. Get y'all out of here. Y'all hit the like button if y'all came into the building. If y'all just take a second to hit the like button. Take a second to smash the like button. It's appreciated. It helps the stream goes out to more platforms. You know what I'm saying? So got 60 people in the building. Shout out to 60 people. I see y'all, man. Every time I go live, the numbers go up and up and up. Y'all, appreciate you, Robert, for subbing and liking. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. If I'm Max B, bro, please, Max B, man. Max B, Max B. You need to watch my videos, man. Max B, man. Leave the rap shit alone, bro. Leave the rap stuff alone. They're setting you up. It's a play, Max B. They want you to go back to prison. Look at Tasha K. Now you got Flex. It's a conservative effort to get you back in prison, Max B. You had a shot with 50 Cent. Don't let that slip away, man. Let me get you out of here. We got one. We got one. Max B, you had a shot with 50 Cent. 50 Cent told you, called you, check your temperature to see what time you was on. 50 Cent did the same thing to Big Meech. Big Meech messed up the play. 50 Cent is worth over $100 million. Let me see what's 50 Cent net worth. Yeah, well, damn. Yeah, got him out of here quick. I don't play around. Max B, man, you got to leave these peasants alone, bro. They are peasants. The rap game is just nothing but toxicity, bro. 50 Cent text your temperature and say, yo, I got something for you, man. You was in prison for close to 2 decades. You ain't work on no scripts, no movies, no cable shows. You know, I'm out here controlling this whole thing. So when I call you, it's to get on board. 50 called Big Meech to get this whole movie going, and Big Meech fumbled the bag. You doing the same thing, Max B. You're still thinking small, man. They trying to set you up out here in this rap game. They don't want you to flourish. You don't see that? You from New York. They don't like New York rappers, bro. They don't like us. Pay attention, man. Pay attention. They don't like New York rappers, man. How much is 50 Cent worth? Get you out of here, man. You trolls is serious, huh? You trolls is serious, right? 108 people in the building. 108 people in the building. Let's get those likes up, man. If you're new to the building, if you're new to the stream, let me know where you from. Say what's up. You know, we doing them numbers. 108 in the building. You already know, man. You know, we putting live to y'all. So, how much is 50 Cent worth, man? So 50 Cent is worth $60 million, close to 100 million. So 50 Cent is worth $60 million. And Max B ain't trying to rub shoulders with that. He playing around at this point. At this point, you playing around. 50 reached out to you. That's the only one I've been talked about this like 2 weeks ago. 50 is the only one you should be working with. You in these holes in the, see, you was in another hole in the wall club. Didn't somebody just pull a gun on you and your security team about a week ago in Rochester? Didn't somebody just pull a gun on you a week ago? Didn't somebody just say you was at this club and you beat up Ja Rule? You see what I'm saying? Pay attention, man. Pay attention. Everywhere you go, they adding drama to your name. They're adding drama to your name everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. They say you beat up Ja Rule. Somebody pull a gun on you. You have to get up out of there. Now they got you performing diss songs. Come on, man. Now, this says, as of October 2nd, 2025, 50 Cent net worth is $60 million. You see that? 50 Cent net worth is $60 million. 60 million. Last updated October 2nd. So 60 million. Listen, man, I'm rubbing shoulders with that, bro. Everything that's attached to me, every time I told y'all, every time Max B pop out, it's gonna be some kind of drama attached to his name. Like, bro, don't you see the signs? You gotta pay attention. Everything ain't a cash grab. All money ain't good money. All money ain't good money, Max. Every time I pop out, something happening. I pop out here, they said I jumped Ja Rule. I pop out here, they pulling straps. I pop out here, I'm performing diss songs. Let me fall back. Yo, Fifth, what up, man? Yeah, 50, man. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get on these movies, man. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I pop out here, you know, the climate too thick right now. It's too thick. So I think I gotta, get that quiet money. Cause this loud money right here is too loud. I gotta get that quiet money. Yo, Fifth, you heard? I gotta get that quiet TV money. I'm thinking TV, man. So, I've been working on some scripts right here. Man, I got some TV shows lined up. Some reality shows. Like The Flavor of Love. It could be The Wave of Love. I'm in a mansion with like 20 women. I'm kicking them out like Flavor Flav. We trying to reinvent that. Yeah, you know, like every week I kick out a female, she get kicked out. Come on, man. They playing, man. 50 got to, nah, 50 ain't got too much going on for that. 50 about to work on a Paid in Full too with Cameron. 50 working on a Street Fighter movie. 50 got a whole new movie studio in like Atlanta or Louisiana. So 50 could reach out and do multiple things. 50 is working, you know what I'm saying? Paid in Full 2 is coming out. Mine is Dame Dash. Street Fighter, 50's in, you know what I mean? So that's what he's trending to. Movies and on the TV screens. So yo, Fifth, man, I got some, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a mansion with some baddies. You know what I'm saying? Every week I kick them out. People are tuned in. Because I remember when the Flavor of Love did that. Flavor Flav. He had a whole mansion full of females, bro. Every week, we was tuning in to see who Flavor Flav was gonna keep. You know what I mean? And he kept Delicious. Remember that? He kept Delicious. You know, some baddies in there, man. And this was before the YouTubes and the social media. So Flavor Flav was setting the trend for that. Alright, I'm back with it. So, we're gonna Fifth, you know what I mean, yo, we're gonna reignite this Flavor Flav thing, man. We're gonna show love to Flavor. I mean, come on, man. Not Greg's. Nah, I remember you, my guy. But appreciate you for being here. I'm surprised Drake didn't jump on the Max B wave. That's a good question, yeah. Listen, bro. Drake is still out here doing, bro. Let's speak about Drake. Even though Drake lost to Kendrick, bro, ain't nobody doing more numbers than Drake. So Drake still got fans. How? Drake still got fans, bro. 2025, bro. Drake records for 2025. Drake still got fans, bro. He get you out of here. Thanks for the view.
I didn't understand.
Drake out here, he lost the battle but won the war. In the world, I wouldn't say won the war. Because he ain't won the war. I just say he, because Kendrick doing his numbers. Kendrick made what? Close to, man, how much did Kendrick make off his tour in 2025?
Here are some results.
Then why you here, the fake Barack? Then why you here, the fake Barack? So Kendrick 2025 tour grossed 256 million. You know what I'm saying? 256 million. You call that a loss? Nah. So Drake just survived. You know what I mean? Drake just survived. He survived. Plus, his stardom is too big for one artist to kill him like that. Even though he did all this lawsuits and all of that, all the lawsuits, all of this, Drake is still the top selling artist, still got the most diamond records, still doing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that goes to show you the stardom of Drake, man. Drake's still the top seller in 2025, man. He up there. I looked it up. I'm like, damn. So that was a graze. Anybody else, they would have been dead. Kendrick did that to anybody else, they would have been dead. But Drake, you see how he just survived that? Drake survived, bro. It's amazing. It's amazing. Like, damn. My man Drake survived that. Like, whoa. Anybody else? Your career is done. You finished. You hear me? That goes to show the power of Drake, man. Every day, bro, somebody call me Snoop Dogg. I get it. I heard the Snoop Dogg Man, if I get $1 for every time somebody call me Snoop Dogg on this channel, I'll be a millionaire. I will be a millionaire. So let's finish up with the Max B. So Max B, man. Uh so Max B, you gotta get into the movies, man. You know, to hell with all of that. I don't give it. Like I don't care about nothing else, man. I want that quiet money. You know what I mean? I would get that quiet money. You know, I want that quiet money. Appreciate y'all for being in the building, man. Let's get those likes up, man. Yeah, yeah, Robert. They call me Snoop Dogg every time. I would be a millionaire. There we go. Max said it's a different time. I'm not out.
We all family, man. We all got wives. That shit was a different time. I'm not out here disrespecting nobody, lady. It was a different time.
See? He said, yo, we all got lives now. We all got wives. That was a different time. I'm not here disrespecting folk. For real, they trying to get you back into that trick bag. It's a play, bro. You know what I'm saying? That man is in his 40s. What I look like going on stage dissing folk? I look like dissing Jim Jones, bro, at this point in my life. Why would I diss Jim Jones? I don't get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it, Max.
If somebody felt offended, we all got wives. That shit was a different time. I'm not out here disrespecting nobody, lady. It was a different time. If somebody felt offended from the last night performance, to anybody who I've offended, my bad, I apologize. Sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart. But it wasn't a diss for nobody. I was just improvising, just to keep y'all up to speed. Alright? You already know the internet been going crazy since I've been out trying to make some.
You already know. Sit down and move on, bro. Word, bro. Get them to sit down, man. I respect that, man. Get them men to sit down, bro. Like, we stronger like that. Okay, we was beefing, but we're stronger now when we collab and we could chop it up. The same thing with Turk and BG. Get them to sit down and chop it up, because we wanted Biggie and Tupac to sit down and chop it up. That's what we wanted. We didn't want to see Big and Tupac beefing. Come on, bro. I ain't wanted that. But again, like everybody don't think like me. Some people want to see the world burn. Some people want to see chaos from a distance. Step back and watch chaos. That's Biggie and Tupac, whole situation, whole beef. They could have sat down and molded that thing back together. Even Suge Knight said that. We could have molded this back together. But Diddy, they didn't want to come to the table. So, you know what I mean? Like you could only extend the olive branch. The other person got accepted. And sometimes pride get in the way. They young, ego, and Diddy didn't come to the table. Suge Knight said we could have molded this back together. So why you think Pac got hit first? Then Biggie. That was like a retaliation to, they was going to strike Tupac first anyway, bro. They was on go, man. You know what I'm saying? They was on go. Them chains, come on, man. They had, listen, man. Them chains, we need that. So, we're going to put a hit out on them chains. We're going to put a hit out on Pac, Suge, whatever. Just kill him. That was on go. Even Tupac girlfriend at the time, after Tupac stomped out Orlando and he came back to the hotel because it was in Vegas. He came back to the hotel. She felt something in her gut. That's why when your girl talk to you, bro, you gotta listen to her. She told Tupac, wear your bulletproof vest. Wear your bulletproof vest. See, like a lot of y'all young people don't know the backstory, cause y'all ain't been born yet. I've been off the porch, so I could give y'all the spill, like the real, cause I've been up there when Tupac and Biggie was alive. I seen Biggie in the flesh. On no fan shit, Biggie was on my block, rolling up a blunt, chilling. That's the Biggie I know. And that was like at least a couple months before he died. No fan shit. He was on my block, chilling, rolling up a blunt, getting his car washed. And one of my homies asked him, yo, Biggie, did you kill Tupac? And I always tell the story. Biggie quote was, and I quote, mind your business, shorty. Mind your effing business. Unquote. We all started laughing. Because we knew. Because we was all young. We was around 17, 16, 15. So we about teenagers. So, we ain't got no filter. So I knew one of my homies was going to ask him, like, yo, you going to ask him? And the homie that asked him was Gucci. Shout out to Gooch, man. Gooch asked him, yo, you killed Tupac? Biggie, look, it was silent too. I can remember that moment. Because Biggie answered him, oh shit, this little nigga trying to check my, you know what I mean? See, though, he was tall. He, heavy set. He wore his weight well. He was rolling up the whiteouts. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you killed Tupac? Biggie looked at us, Lil, Lil, yo, mind your business, shorty. Mind your effing business. Started rolling it back up. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Big, man. Yeah, but Tupac and Big could have molded that and they would have still been here together, man. You know what I'm saying? So, it was a goal, man. Like when you're influential, bro, this rap game is toxic, bro. It's a toxic thing, bro. A lot of people get fame off of dissing. And that's all they're known for, is they diss songs. Oh yeah, that diss song, J Mills diss songs, Goods diss song. You see how we love diss songs? We was feeding off the J Mills and Goods, right or wrong? We was feeding off the J Mills and Goods diss songs. It was going back and forth, just dissing each other. We just feeding it up. We just eating it up. Me, I'm over here going live, doing live reactions to it. Every song that they put out, I got live reactions to. You know what I'm saying? And that feed me with a nice YouTube check. So shout out to them for not flagging our stuff, bro. That gave me a nice YouTube check. Salute. But this songs is a big thing, man. This songs is big business. The crazy thing is Big and Pac being already sat down and then eventually be, yeah, bro, like it wasn't that serious, but then you got to go, again, the Vibe magazines, the Source magazines, they is our YouTubes back then. So they was running clickbait. So, the East and the West had a big picture of Tupac, a big picture of Biggie, East versus West and coastal wars, and that's clickbait. That's clickbait before the internet. You understand what I'm saying? The clickbait was the magazines. So the magazines was feeding us clickbait. Oh, yeah, F the West Coast and vice versa. F the East Coast and... Come on, man. For real. I was all clickbait, man. It's all clickbait. Yep, Vibe was a pre-academic Chirac. For real, bro. Vibe magazine was the one. That was a culprit. I remember. The Vibe magazine was the culprit. Vibe magazine was the culprit. Let me make sure. Let's go to Google. Vibe magazine, East versus West, Biggie and Tupac. Vibe was the culprit. I could imagine you. Let me see. Vibe, yep. Vibe was the culprit. Here we go right here. This is Vibe magazine. They got the green screen behind me. Let me see if I could. So we got Vibe magazine. These are all Vibe magazine. East versus West. East versus West. Biggie and Puffy. East versus West. Live from Death Row. Mm-mm-mm. Vibe magazine. When will it end? Vibe magazine. When will it end? East versus West. That's clickbait. This was before the internet, before computers, bro, even before MySpace, before the Yahoo Messengers. We got our information from the Vibe, the Source, the Double XL. So if they're all running clickbait, they're going to run what is selling. So if this one magazine is selling this clickbait, the other magazine's going to do it too. Everybody going to follow suit. They're going to add their twist to it. Just add their twist to it. East versus West. That right there sold millions of magazines. And that's put a narrative into millions of people. If I'm on the East Coast, I gotta hate Tupac and vice versa. Come on, bro. Like that even propelled them into not even squashing it. Cause it was gonna squash it. Suge Knight and them, they was gonna squash it. Big and Pac was ready. They was ready to squash this. But Diddy had other plans. You know what I'm saying? Diddy had other plans. Diddy had other plans, man. So Max B, man. Max B, you in the background. Y'all see Max B. He definitely got set up. Funk Flex set him up. He even said it himself, like, oh damn. This, in the back of his mind, he got to know. Yeah, this dude set me up, man. This was a setup. Only come here to do one song, and this is the one song they got. Like, like you can't even switch it because you make sure you ain't bring no other songs. That's how I know it was a setup, because he could have brought a couple songs just in case Max B wasn't on that timing. Just in case Max B wasn't on that timing and say, yo, come on, bro, I can't do that. Put a different song. But he specifically brought only one song to force you into saying, oh, I can't, it's all I got. So you ain't give them options to even fix the situation. You just force them into dissing. You a wicked Negro, man. You a wicked Negro, man. East beats West. Yo, listen, man. Stop all that, man. You must be a kid, man. To still be on the East versus West shows your mentality, homie. People died on both sides, bro. Leave that alone. That ain't cool. Anybody who says that the West is better or the East is better, like damn, man, you wasn't around when it really went down. No, no. So let me go downstairs and get this package real quick. Yeah, it's crazy because when I go to crazy because when I go to any Tupac video, I go to any Biggie video, anybody dissing the East Coast, anybody dissing the West Coast, anybody dissing Biggie, anybody dissing Pac, you was a kid, bro. You gotta be. You wasn't around when this was popping off. If you was around, you would have been mad. What happened to these two 6 months apart, bro? You lost Pac and Big. I'm still feeling hurt from it, bro. I ain't recovered from that yet. I ain't recovered from it. We lost one, Pac. Then we lost another. That's a lifetime of hurt, bro. Can't recover from this. Can't recover from this. We lost two, 6 months apart. No healing ever gonna heal that. Period, bro. You know what I'm saying? Biggie was my neighbor, man. Brooklyn neighbor. You know what I'm saying? He was a C-Big, man. Pop up. No fan, no concerts. Just a regular day. A regular Biggie. Come on, man. Regular Biggie just rolling up, chilling. Asking them questions. No cameras, none of that. This was before camera. This was 97. This was 1997. He was still alive. I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Running around, thugging and bugging. Thugging and bugging, man. You know what I'm saying? So I was out here when this was kicking up. And it still hurts, man, to see these young whippersnappers. Yeah, F Biggie and F Tupac. East Coast, West Coast. Like, man, y'all missed out on it, man. Y'all missed out. Fall back. That's my PSA to that. Fall back. And you still going, Kenneth, let me get you out of here. Even though I'm from the East Coast, we ain't judging nothing, bro. Leave it alone. I told you, leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Max B vibe is crazy. When Candace Owens goes even deeper with the research and drawing to some of the stuff Gene deals and all the Diddy stuff being said over the years. Listen, man, Diddy hands is tied in a lot of stuff. And again, he only got a slap on the wrist for all the stuff he did. He got a slight punishment from it. You know what I'm saying? So, his money is bulletproof too, bro. Diddy had a life sentence hanging over his head. How? All the stuff, the evidence just happened to disappear. And the feds bumbled the whole case. And Diddy only got 4 years, and Diddy about to be out of there by next year time. With good time served, Diddy's out of there. But so much diabolical stuff that Diddy did that his money could pay for you to get out of trouble. If you got money, it's going to pay for you to get out of trouble. You could buy your way out of trouble. Yo, bro, them TMZ pictures, bro. Hey, yo. They getting all the pictures too. And listen, this is a business. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody giving TMZ nothing for free. Like, I'm not giving you this from my good heart. TMZ pays for everything. TMZ paid for the Kobe footage. Did y'all know that? TMZ was so heartless that they didn't wait for the police, the sheriffs, to break the news to Kobe's family and break the news to the world. TMZ was ahead of it because somebody seen Kobe helicopter crash and they send the footage to TMZ. They called TMZ and TMZ paid them top dollars to break the Kobe death first, before the police, before the sheriffs, before anybody could even know Kobe was dead. An official report from the police. Kobe family had to learn it from TMZ. You could imagine that? Because the police is going to tell you about the incident. TMZ is showing you the man dying. How heartless is that? That footage was not meant to be seen. It was so heartless for TMZ to break Kobe's death by showing the death. They could have said it like how an official report is. The cops ain't gonna show you the footage right away. They're gonna say, "Yo, listen, he died in a whoop whoop whoop," and then, but that's the first thing Kobe's family had to see. Could imagine the phone calls you getting, yo, 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 phones going off, yo, I just seen the footage, yo, where Kobe at? Yo, I don't know, hold on. You know what I mean? You calling Kobe phone to make sure Kobe ain't picking up. Now you panicking, cause you seen the news reports. But still, you seen the news reports. But that's a news report. I ain't gonna believe it. But the calls are coming in. Yo, where's Kobe? People calling in concerned. Okay, so let me call Kobe myself to make sure this ain't no clickbait. Cause I'm not gonna listen to no internet. That's TMM. Now when Kobe ain't picking up, you panic. You panic. You'll never hear from him again. That's how you know it was official. And then when the police, the sheriff, came and officially confirmed Kobe Bryant lost his life, that's when we knew. So we knew before the sheriff. We knew from TMZ. People was going live. I'm like, what? Kobe dead? I'm hearing this from bloggers. Kobe dead. I'm like, what? Like, it was up and suddenly. You know what I'm saying? It was up and suddenly. Convicted for trafficking. Yep. That's what you said here. What you said there. Convicted for trafficking. Do you feel like rap been dead? Ain't dying. It's been dead. Rap is dead. It's just a thing that rap ain't rap no more, man. Period. At one point, they took pride in their lyrics. They took pride in their bars. They took pride in penning this thing. It took pride to know that, yo, you got fire bars, man. Yo, you a tight lyricist. It took pride to do that. Nowadays, that's out the window. They could care less about skill. Skill is not a factor. So yes, it's dead. Skill is not a factor. What happens now is just they're running to the first trendy thing. Okay, this is trending. This sound is trendy. Let's stick to this sound. But hip hop was being different. Everybody had their own different sound. That's what it was about. Now everybody sound the same. Everybody sound like the person who is the top seller. So, it's been dead. Everybody's a copycat clone. Hip hop done went to, hip hop done touched billions of dollars. So it's gonna bring in a lot of weird people. It's just weird. That's why the OG greats is not, you don't really see the OG greats out here kicking up dust. They got new ventures. So you got to know when to cut and run. You got to know when to say, okay, this is getting a little too weird for me. I got to go over here. I got to do something else. I got to, come on, man. It is what it is, though. Yeah, it's a struggle. Now, every rapper is rich. No rapper talks about the struggle. I love the struggle. Come on, man. Ghostface Killer. All that I got is you. Dwelling in the past, flashback when I was young. Whoever thought I had a baby girl and 3 sons. Going through the difficult stage, I find it hard by my own earth to see, but she's an old woman. Due to me, I respect that. I saw life what is really worth it. Took a step back. Family ain't family no more. We used to pay boiled eggs after school eat grits because we was poor. Fixed the hanger on the TV. Rocking each other pants in school wasn't easy. We survived winners. Snotty nose with no jokes. But the older brother still had jokes. Sadly, daddy left me at the age of 6. I ain't know nothing, but mama need practice. She cried, and grandma had the family down. I guess mommy wasn't strong enough. She just went down. Check it. 15 of us in a 3-bedroom apartment. Roaches everywhere. Cousin and aunts was there. 4 in the bed. 2 at the foot. 2 at the bed. I didn't like to sleep with John. He peeped the 7 o'clock plucking roaches out the cereal box. We shared the same spoon, watching Saturday cartoons. Sugar water was our thing. Every meal was no frills. In the summer, free lunch held us down like steel. Go in the tech house with a note, saying, Gloria, can I borrow some food? I'm dead broke. Couldn't stand it like, boy, my friends might be laughing. I spent stamps to store. Mommy, where's the toilet paper? Use the newspaper. Look, Miss Rose, give us the couch. She's the neighbor. I miss bars like that, man, that touch your soul. Bars that talks about the struggle, man. Now, every day, now, 2025, every rapper is rich. Nobody talks about the struggle. Nobody talks about where they came from. Everybody got their bag up. You know what I mean? It made too much money for me, man. Hip hop done made too much money that way. Nobody talks about the struggle no more. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, even Biggie has struggle songs. Tupac, all the greats did, bro. You know what I mean? You can. Come on, bro. So, to answer your question, yeah, hip-hop is dead to me, homie. Mommy, where's the toilet paper? Use the newspaper. Y'all remember that? Using the newspaper? Y'all remember sugar water? Come on, man. Y'all playing. Y'all remember syrup sandwich? Bread and syrup? Sugar water? You ain't got no toilet paper? Use newspaper? Can't forget the struggle, man. Can't forget that. That's what made you. That's what made you, man. That's what, you know, created you, man. You think I'm gonna run from that? Nah, I'm good. You know, I just, you know what I'm saying? I just know what the struggle represents. It builds character. Because a lot of people can't adapt. You know, they can't overcome it. It is what it is. So the struggle, you know. Mommy, where's the toilet paper? Use the newspaper. Classic. Mommy, where's the toilet paper? Use the newspaper. Damn. And the newspaper was hard. That shit was rough. That newspaper was rough, boy. You playing. You know, y'all got it too good. See, you know, like I'd rather come from the struggle than make it. Because I seen both sides of the fence. You know, some of y'all never seen a struggle. Y'all just made it. You know what followed the sun? The clouds always follow the sun. So it's going to be hard days. The struggle prepares you for the hard days. So now if y'all never struggle, y'all ain't going to survive them hard days. The struggle prepare you to know that, yes, it's going to be sunshine, but it's also going to be clouds to cover that sun. It's going to be rain. A lot of y'all can't even survive the rain, endure the rain, you heard? So yeah, man. I mean, I love the struggles. Every great rapper had a couple struggle songs on all their albums, bro. All the greats had struggle songs in their albums, bro. Let's not get it twisted. They all did it. They all had it, man. You know what I'm saying? They all had it, man. You know, we go to Scarface on my block. See, Scarface was a prolific rapper, man. Scarface, man. My block. Everything is everything for Sheezy. My block. Did it all, homie, believe me. My block. We make the impossible look easy. I never leave my block alone. My niggas need me. My block. Everything for Sheezy. My block. That's love for your block, bro. And then he talks about the neighborhoods. And I could relate. Even though he's from Texas, I could relate. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, damn, that feels like my block. Waking up, drunk, passed out. We right back to the next hop. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn. Scarface, man. Even to the South, they talk about the struggle, man. But nowadays, nobody want to talk about the struggle. Everybody's rich out here. Everybody done made it. Everybody's super up. That gets boring. That gets boring to me. You know what I'm saying? To me. Creativity, that's what I want. Now, a lot of y'all can't give creativity, and I get it. That's why, yeah, it's dead. Yeah. But Max B, man, I'm going to end it with this, Max B. Max B, reach out to 50 Cent, man. You know what I'm saying? You sitting in a boss chair. That's a chair for bosses. That's the Biggie chair. You Big Avell. You Big Vel. If Biggie was your age and Biggie was in the same circumstances you, being knowing how Biggie mindset is, Biggie would have went straight with people who got 10 million and up. I'm rubbing shoulders with only. I'm not in the hole in the wall clubs, bro. You ain't gonna find me in this singing to pigeons, singing to 304s like it's 20 years ago. I'm serenading these hoes and man, forget that, man. That guy is dead, man. He died in that jail cell, man. I ain't that no more. I'm on TV now. I ain't singing to you birds, man. Chirping to you birds, and I ain't doing it, man. Too old for that shit. When you gonna stop that? I don't want to see you do it no more, Max B. I think you outgrown it. How about that? I think you outgrown your stage performing days. You was locked up too long. Do something else. You sitting in a boss chair. Every time you pop out, somebody ready to crash out over you. Do something else before somebody, listen, man. Like Jay-Z said, if I shoot you, I'm brainless. If you shoot me, you're famous. I'm gonna let y'all ponder on that real quick. If I shoot you, I'm brainless. But if you shoot me, you famous. Max B, stay away from the music scene for a little bit. Stay away from the music scene. Everybody trying to leech off your name. Tasha B, even the club promoter, where you was at, even all of that. Now we got Funk Master Flex trying to leech off you. They all trying to get clout off you, bro. They all trying to attach themselves to your name and brand. So if I was you, I would fall back. Link up with 50. And that's that, bro. Stay out the music scene for now. You know what I'm saying? Get a loan from 50. Yo, 50, man, let me hold $1 million. You know what I'm saying? I pay it back. Put me in some shows and I'll make my money back. But let me hold $1 million so I could just chill. So I ain't gotta be out here performing and hoping somebody don't crash out because I'm Max B that they've been waiting on for over a decade. Some of the people heard the rumors. Now they see I'm in the flesh. They heard about, their moms talking about Max B for decades, because Max B done hit all of them. So they heard their mother talk about this Max B this, Max B that. They heard the streets talking about Max B this. Now they finally get to see Max B. And some people don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. Again, this goes back to New York, how we control this thing. But at the same time, you sitting in a boss's chair. You got to move like a boss. That's a chair reserved only for bosses. If you're not a boss, you got to get out that chair, man. So call Fifth, get $1 million loan, $1.5 million loan. He'll give it to you. Tell him I make it back. You get your money back. But I need $1 million in my pocket right now so I could just sit and chill and work on, just concentrate on, my next move, which is going to be TV. It's going to be Movies, that's my next move. I cannot deal with this toxic movie, this toxic music industry. Flex, you're the last straw. 3 strikes. The Tasha K, the Ja Rule incident, the gun pulled on him, and he had to get escorted out. Now the Funk Flex. So that's 4 incidents. 4 strikes, they out. I'ma chill, fall back. Yo, fifth, I need that loan. That's how you fix that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let me get you out of here, bro. Let me get you out of here, man. You know what I mean, man? You know, I'm being serious, and you on some troll shit. That's a troll right there. I'm being serious, and he on some troll stuff. But yeah, man, get that loan and just focus, man. Like, this is serious times, bro. We in the 4th quarter. This ain't no time to play, man. You know, you see who really doing things out here, and you see who just clout chasing. Like, anytime you pop out, they're gonna attach their name to your clout, bro. Like Flex, he done attached his name to clout. You know what I'm saying? For whatever, you know, reason he did it for. Tasha K attached her name to clout. She the first one who said, you know, you beat up Ja Rule and had the whole internet running with, damn, Max B crashed out already. They want to tie their name to drama, but they want to make you the topic of the drama, bro. You gotta be wise and step back and peep that, bro. You too old to not peep this. You too seasoned. You a street nigga, man. You supposed to peep when these squares and these nerds trying to play you, man. Don't ever let no square, no nerd try to play us, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. And I see the play, I'm like, oh, nah, these dudes trying to, you know, they trying to line me up. They trying to set me up for whatever clout they trying to get. They trying to use clout, but they trying to set me up in the process. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. So I gotta fall back out this music industry. Yo, fifth, give me that loan. I got some movies lined up coming. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this and we gonna do that going forward. Bosses only sit in that boss's chair. That's a boss chair Max B is sitting in. Reserved only for the bosses. So this is boss talk, Max. Fall back from the music industry right now. Yo, Mod Gang, holla at your boy. It's your boy Kavion. Hit that like, subscribe button for your boy. We still got 73 people in the building. 73 people. And I've been on for over an hour. You know, we had over 100 and change. So once I end the stream, the views is going to be in the thousands. So every stream I do, like once I end it, it'd be thousands of views. Because that's the people coming in and out for the whole hour and 12 minutes I've been live. People coming in and out. There's no streaming is like an open door. People come in, they go out. Come in. So you got to be mindful of using the stream as an open door. Let people come into your platform as it's open. Well, I'm about to close it right now. I'm about to shut it down. Max B, you sitting in a boss's chair, man. It's a diss about a chick. Who cares about Max B? You don't need to back for the what? It's a diss about a chick. Who cares about it? Yeah, like, but if nobody cares about it, why did he perform it? He's bringing up old wounds, bro. Nobody was thinking about this diss until he performed it. You feel me? Boston, nobody was thinking about the diss until Max B performed it. So it's like, why open up old wounds? Yes, sir. Get the likes up, definitely. Why open up old wounds, man? I never understood it. Why? You should have said, nope. Next song. Oh, okay. You don't got no more songs? This is the only songs you got of me, bro? You know how much songs I got? Let's go down Max B's song catalog list. Max B songs. You know how many songs I got, bro? And you mean to tell me that, you know? You mean to tell me that all you got is that? Addicted to Green. Come on, man. What I'm going to do now, you got all kinds of songs, bro. This is 76 songs right here, bro. This is 76 songs, the best of Max B. 76 songs. and the only one you could come and the only one you brought to the table was a diss song, you clowning for, you clowning for views, bro. It's all about views. And now my name is tied to your name, like my name was tied to Tasha K. So everybody want a piece of this. Everybody want a piece of the wave. I'm gonna fall back from y'all, man. I'm gonna fall back. Yo, Fifth, what up, man? You know what I'm saying? Let's get to that, man. Let's get to the money, Fifth. Let's get to it, man. Straight up, man. I'm falling back from the music. They playing too much. It's kiddie stuff. That's kid stuff to me, bro. That's kid stuff, man. You playing with people's lives, bro. You playing with people's lives, bro. They all. Jim Jones is what? Damn near 50 now. He's 50 years old. Jim Jones is old as hell. He ain't thinking about Max B, man. He left that alone. But Funk Flex cannot leave it alone. Yo, we got 100 people in the building. Shout out to 100 people, man. Damn, the numbers is going up. Funk Flex can't leave it alone, bro. He's still. Come on, man. Still, bro. 107 people in the building. The numbers are going up. It's going up and up. But, yo, I got to end the stream, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy KVon. Hit that like, subscribe button. Appreciate y'all. All the new people. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Hit that like and subscribe. Mod Gang is always us, never them. But Max B, you sitting in a boss's chair, man. You got to do boss's things, man. You got to do boss things. And you in a club, like, risking it for a couple dollars, it's not a boss move at this point. Okay, if you was 20 years ago, even 15 years ago, I get it, bro. But you at this point in your life where you can't risk it no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not at this point, bro. Don't do that. Step it up, bro. What's up with your management, bro? 50 done reached out to you, bro. The first day you got out, 50 reached out. Y'all didn't do nothing yet. Y'all ain't collab yet. That's the one that's going to put you where you need to be. So you ignoring the one that's going to put you where you need to be to worry about that quick money, that quick flip. Don't worry about that quick flip, man. I need that for show money. I need that, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. They set you up. They paid you this money, and they made you perform a diss song for whatever attempts that they got, for whatever beef they trying to ignite again. So let's ignite this beef. You know how we could ignite this beef? Let's pay Max B money to diss Jim Jones. He'll do it. Watch this. Yeah, Max B, we got some money for you. Diss Jim Jones. Max B ran shucking and jiving and doing that. Come on, bro. That's not a boss move, bro. It's not a boss. That's not a big avail play. And I like that you clean it up. You cleaned it up. You apologized. But that's not a big avail play, man. You got two greats in your name. Biggie and Machiavelli. Two of the greats. Big avail. So you carrying the greats with you, man. You carrying Biggie and Pac with you. That's why you name yourself that. Big avail. Biggie and Pac is with you, and that's not a Biggie and Pac move, bro. It's not. It's not a Biggie and Pac move. Get better management. Do better, Max B. This is New York all the way, man. Brooklyn love, you know what I'm saying? And we got to pop it like it's real, man. It's your boy KVon. Hit that like, subscribe button for your boy Mod Gang. We out the building. Till next time, let's shut it down.